Welcome to the Real Solar Podcast, Legacy.
And Cesar Delgadillo.
We keep it real. So today we've got a special guest, motherfucking Brad Lee.
Oh, yeah.
So, Brad, we've got this movement going on. Why Real Solar, bro? Why should everybody in the solar industry or in the sales industry become a part of this movement?
Number one, because they should want more out of life than they already have. And when they want things to materialize, they got to get real.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank, period. You know, we got the fastest installs, the best pay plans, the best leadership, the best training, the best culture, the best brand.
And the best part is that we're just getting started.
But I mean,
Yeah.
why would anyone be with anyone else?
Yeah. There's really no reason because of everything that we offer, the appointments, the relationships that we
I
build.
forgot about appointments.
Mhm.
Appointments too. And not leads, bitch. Appointments. Like people are waiting on you, expecting you, ready to say yes. All you do is drive up and close the deal or
Mhm.
screw it up.
Yeah.
But we won't keep giving people leads that are doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're expanding in so many different markets so people can leverage all of the different teams that we've had. Like Ulises, for example, being able to generate appointments, now being able to take advantage of closers that we have in Dallas and Florida. Where do you see this, Brad? Like timeline, like a year from now? Like where do you see the size of the company? Where do you see Real Solar?
I haven't really thought about that. I tend to stick to day to day.
Yeah.
Like, where do I see it tomorrow? Hopefully twice as big as it is today.
Yeah.
6 months from now, who knows? But large, I see like Real Solar being the dominant force in the space. And we just literally put all those different people out there together.
Yeah.
Because again, I mean, like, look at the various companies that are out there.
Yeah.
Like Titan. They're the biggest, aren't they?
Yeah.
How'd they
Biggest
become the biggest?
residential.
They had to start at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So Real Solar is like the best opportunity for an individual that wants to get out of the rat race, start making some real money, right? And working with like real people that know what they're doing, to where eventually you build and run your own team.
Yeah.
Or even company for that matter. They're 1099
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Mhm.
So like, why would you go anywhere else? They don't have as good a leadership. They don't have as good as brand. They don't have as good a culture. They don't have as good a training. They don't have as much fun. They're not cool. They don't have any freaking,
SAS.
Spark.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned leadership. One of the big areas of opportunity in the industry is that a lot of leaders have been working with some of their companies for 3, 4, 5 years. They just feel like there's too much there to let go. And a lot of times I feel like, you know what, if they're
What do you mean
better
let go because of the pipeline?
because of what they have, the
Well,
volume
they don't have to let it go, dude. They just transfer it.
Yeah. So what would you say to leaders like that are like, oh man, I got too much here already. My roots are.
I would
what
say
would you
I would say that they need to reevaluate, because a lot of those people are jumping over dollars to pick up pennies.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, I wouldn't lose the money I have in the pipeline,
Mm-hmm.
but I would always look to build new relationships that would improve my lifestyle and my well-being. Like, I owe it to my family. I owe it to my team. I'm supposed to be looking for the bigger, better deal. You know, I could go over here and make less. You know, we've been with them 5 years. Is that some bitch right there prepared to freaking give you everything you want in life? Because if the answer is no, well, then you got to go look in the mirror. That's who can do it. So naturally, you have to look for opportunities. And if someone's your friend, you have a long relationship with them, they need to understand, why don't they give you more so you don't have to leave?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, my advice would be, look in the mirror and ask yourself if you have everything you want. And if you don't, go get it.
Yeah, and I
It
don't
might
know
just
if
not be with the people you're doing it with today. That's all. And
none
you
of
got to be
these-
willing to outgrow those people.
Yeah, these leaders are not getting people placed on their team. They're not getting
Dude,
help
I don't have any of my
nothing
high
like that.
school buddies.
Yeah.
Okay. All my high school buddies, I don't hang around. All my, longtime friends, I don't hang around anymore. I outgrew them. Okay. You form new friends, new relationships, new business partnerships.
Yeah.
The old ones grow themselves if they don't constantly improve and develop.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So If you ask me, I'm in the solar space. Shit, I'm going with Real Solar just for all the things I named, let alone that. But if I'm already got a team, I've already have, different installers. I've got my processes. Everyone's trained. I don't want to disrupt the apple cart. I'd say, am I happy with what I have now? If the answer is no, well, then I'd go look in the mirror and try to make a different play.
Yeah.
Because guys, to get something different, you have to do something different.
Mhm.
So if you don't want what you have, what are you afraid to lose?
Right.
Yeah.
And people are like, well, I want what I have. Well, you just said you didn't. Well, I just want more of it. Exactly. Well, how long you been at it?
Mhm.
How long you been at it, bro?
Yeah.
3 years and you're still there? What are you waiting on? You missing directions? Did you miss the bus? You out of gas? What's the problem? You don't know how? Why don't you get with a team that does? Why don't you get with resources that do? But again, there's people that just want to be comfortable, man. That's what they want.
Yeah. What would you say to the team? Like the people that are already in this opportunity, how can they maximize being a part of Real Solar?
Well, I would say number one, the first step is to kick ass yourself. Because if you can't kick ass, how can I give you a team knowing full well that you're going to take that team to a high level?
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on what people want. Some people will just want side money. We'll come in, jump on a team and go make some money. But if somebody wants to get financially free and build businesses that they can sell, like actual build assets, well, then they need to first plug in and do the job themselves so they know what they're doing. Everybody wants to recruit 50 people and just override them. It's like, well, if who's leading those people?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Someone's got to lead them.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for leaders, dude. I'm looking for people that they know how to do it and they do it. I can blow up their revenue just by putting hundreds of people on their team.
Yeah.
I can get people left and right.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest kicker there, because there's been leaders that have been at it for years and they keep recruiting and going through that process with their current company.
It's like wiping your ass with a hula hoop.
But over and over, man. They just keep getting the same shit.
Never ends, bro, until you do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would tell those people. Take a good look, make some changes. If you want to change what you're getting, change what you're doing. It's pretty simple shit.
Yeah.
And if you're out there listening to this somehow, some way, and you're not in the solar business, which I don't know why anyone would listen to Real Solar unless they were in the solar field, but you should, reach people that aren't in the solar business. Because, dude, there's people out there busting their ass. A lot of Mexicans, too. Landscapers, a lot of Mexican landscapers. Dude, do they not realize they can drop that freaking shovel and just go knock on a door and make 6 G's?
Right.
At the same time, they're saving somebody money. Like, dude, let me see your power bill. Ma'am, I'm in the neighborhood. I'm hearing about way high power bills. Are you being affected? What's your power bill? Well, why? What's going on? We're Real Solar. Oh, no, I don't want any solar. I don't care if you want solar or not. My question is, do you want money? I'm here giving out money. You want money?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. Let me show you how this works real quick. You got 5 minutes? Where's your power bill? Can you go grab it?
Yeah, let me get
dude, this isn't rocket science shit.
Yeah.
And now people go boom, and all of a sudden they just made $6,000. Why are you mowing a lawn if you can make $6,000?
Yeah.
Like, what are you getting to mow that lawn?
I mean, even real estate people, loan officers.
And by the way,
interest
just
rates
so everybody
going up, all
knows,
that.
I ain't racist. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm number
no.
one. I'm Latino, a little bit, and number two, there's other people out there other than Mexicans that are landscapers, but I do see a large Hispanic workforce doing a lot of the hard labor.
Mm-hmm.
And quite frankly, dude, if I spoke Spanish, I would unite them all, because I'd say, we got the numbers, bro.
Yeah.
And dude, as long as you got the numbers, you're good.
More boots on the ground.
Dude, listen, you go to jail where there's a bunch of Mexicans in there, you better not fuck with one, because if you do, you fuck with them all. That's why they run those fucking jails, because there's so many of them. And if you mess with one, you mess with them all. Well, dude, you can operate like that out here too.
Yeah.
But everybody has to wake up and realize, we got the numbers.
Yeah.
We got the numbers. And they're obviously willing to work.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they be out there busting their ass in the sun? And you see them all sitting down at their lunch break with their lunch boxes open. You're driving by, they're all doing construction and shit. And it's like, I always think to myself, that's the best that guy can do. That's the only work he could find.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Just
he
what they
realize
know.
he could take off those dirty clothes, throw on a freaking kick-ass Real Solar t-shirt, follow some people into a neighborhood and walk out with 10 G's?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's an opportunity that is in the community. And we have a good wave happening now. We've recruited a large Hispanic team, and over the last couple
I know. I
of
thought
weeks,
Real Solar was
yeah.
a whole squad of
Yeah. So
Hispanics.
now we're bringing a whole, like the Colombians and the Dominicans.
I see all the top teams. I
and-
see all the Latino names.
Yeah, no, we're growing, and a lot of women are coming on board as well.
Dude, that's
so.
another thing. Women, if
Yeah.
women are listening to this, dude, women can crush
Oh,
this. I'd much rather talk to a woman at my door than some dude.
Any day.
Mm-hmm.
But not only that, guys, pay attention. My intention is to elevate people in Real Solar. Solar is the vehicle. I want to make better human beings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get everybody fucking working out, focused right, get their mindset right, get their skill sets right, get their habits right. Because if the mindset, skill set, and habits are there, you're unstoppable. And that's why you got a rhino in that R, because rhinos are unstoppable.
Yeah.
And I can show people how to get unstoppable. Just turns out I'm using Real Solar as the vehicle, because you got to sell something.
Yeah.
And right now, dude, it's the gold rush of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And it may not last forever. So while it's lasting, why not go out there and get yours?
Yeah.
And if I'm a girl, dude, I'll outsell dudes left and right. I don't care. Mexican, white, Asian,
Whatever.
I don't care. Anybody can do it. You don't have to be a particular race. You don't have to be a particular level of education. You have to be willing to work and have a knuckle on your hand. Like, you got a knuckle? That's all you need. Knock, knock, knock. And now it's even easier because you can do it virtually. You don't even need a knuckle anymore. Now
Yeah.
you just need a damn laptop.
Yeah, absolutely. And women, it's very similar to like real estate. You see all the successful women in real
Dude,
estate
you
in
know you
network
don't.
marketing.
Where are they all?
Well, when you look up,
92% of realtors are freaking broke.
Well, at least they
92% of
look good.
realtors ain't making shit.
they look good doing it. At least
You know that, right?
I didn't know they were broke.
Realtors
like
should
that.
get into solar.
92%.
Like, we should be recruiting all realtors that aren't
Yeah.
making any money.
Yeah.
Which is 92% of them.
Yeah.
So, like, dude,
The top 8%.
while you're trying to sell them a house, if they don't want a house, see if they want solar on the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they know the owners, they know the homeowners, they're out there.
So for now that we're going into this transition in our economy, like the interest rates going up, all these people in different industries, like loan officers and realtors, it's a perfect time to go after people like them, because as our business is growing, their business is slowing down or is saturated because
Well,
there's so many damn
we don't
realtors
really-
in Las Vegas.
Yeah, but we don't really want to go after people, dudes. We want to just present the opportunity and let them pour in. If imagine if I say, yeah, I can save you from drowning, but there's one catch. You got to swim towards me.
Mm.
I ain't running out after you. See what I'm saying? I don't want to go after people.
Mm-hmm.
I want to present an opportunity and open the floodgates.
Yeah.
Who wants to not only make money, but develop themselves as human beings, develop the right mindset. In order to do that, man, you got to surround yourself with the right people.
Yeah.
You got to be in the right culture.
100%.
So as far as where we're at now, because we've recruited a bunch of people, and I know we haven't even got started. Like, what are some things that we're going to be implementing to increase that wave for the people that are already there, the people that are already receiving people, like, just so they have an expectation, like, what, like this hasn't
Well, dude,
even
I don't
really
know.
started.
That's your damn deal, isn't it? Like, dude, all I know is I can get the word out. Okay.
Mhm.
At any time, I can get 1,000 people willing to go knock doors. There's 1,000 people. If this was a popular podcast, I know it's just started. I ain't banging on you. But if this was like a top rated podcast, you'd get 1,000 people off this episode.
Yeah.
People are like, I didn't know you could make that kind of money.
Mhm.
There's going to be people listening right now that are doing landscaping going, shit, I didn't know you could make that kind of money.
They're going
You
to
just
turn
gotta-
in their shovel in tomorrow or Monday at work. It's like,
Yeah,
here
so I
you
mean-
go.
So, I mean, to me, I want to see people come in. Like you said, we already got a bunch of people. Good. Now, let me see the ones that are kicking ass. Where's the ones kicking ass? Oh, they're right here. Okay, give those the next people that we're recruiting, because I'm accidentally recruiting people without even
Yeah.
trying. So give those to those people. You know, how do you get to be one of those people?
By kicking ass.
You kick ass.
Yeah.
So now who's kicking ass? Because when we do our little meetings, dude, there ain't a big list of ass kickers on there. There's only like a few.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so until there's a bunch,
Keep feeding those people.
you feed the people that are doing the work and willing to work,
Mm-hmm.
and you give everybody to them, and everybody else goes, well, dude, I thought I was going to get a bunch of people if I joined Real Solar. No. Someone lied to you. Okay, you join Real Solar for everything I just said. You get people when you kick ass.
Yeah.
Why? Because, dude, I'm not giving people that I care about to someone who can't kick ass.
Yeah.
That would be rude of me.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Legacy, go hang out with Caesar. He ain't doing much. Go copy what he's doing. Just follow him around. But does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, dude.
100.
I gotta find people that are out there kicking ass, and then I say, hey, Legacy, go follow that dude around. Go meet him tomorrow morning when he says to meet him, and freaking do what he tells you to do.
Yeah.
Boom. That's what I need.
Yeah.
So, like, I would say there's unlimited people, but you got to first bite the bullet, do the work, kick the ass.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also other people out there that are listening. I'm sure they're in the solar space. They got more experience. They're thinking, well, I already have a team. Well, good. Talk to us. We can do custom things too.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone should be with Real Solar, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
100%.
Because
And
if you're going to sell solar, wouldn't you want it to be real?
You can't buy that fake shit out there, man. There's a lot of
Dude,
fake.
I got a rumor started right now that a lot of these solar panels you see on the roofs, they're not real.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
and if we didn't sell them, they're not.
Mm-hmm.
So Real Solar is the way to go.
Yeah. And we have a lot of people that are working on their branding and trying to get their personal brand. How is it a benefit to them to be a part of Real Solar?
Well, number one, you don't try to do shit.
Mhm.
You either do it or you don't.
Yeah.
So you're either building your personal brand or you're not building your personal brand. You don't try to build a personal brand. Number one.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, because I'm going to show people exactly how to build a personal brand. That's part of that development I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't just about solar. Like, I'll show people how to build a personal brand where they might end up a hotel magnate. Solar, it should be a vehicle
Right.
to get the money. Then once you get the money in abundance, well, now you can start developing into other things, real estate. Next thing you know, dude, solar is one of the things you're doing.
Yeah, the proximity at Real versus any other company out there. I mean, it's not even close.
Doesn't work, dude. There's no Brad Lee at any
No.
other company.
Yeah.
There's no Brad Lee in my network at
Mhm.
any other solar company. Well, maybe. I'd say Edwin's, kind of a cool celebrity, but that's the only one.
Yeah, and we're
Yeah.
talking to playing ball with them too.
Yeah.
So at some way, shape,
Well,
or form,
Edwin's
it's gonna
only
be,
in a few states,
Yeah.
dude. He's
Mhm.
a little feller out there. And from what I hear, he's struggling to produce. Like, in other words, the production's not the problem. It's the installation that's the problem. And
Yeah.
if it ain't getting installed,
You ain't
it
getting
don't
it.
matter how many
Yeah.
you're selling, Chief.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, we're doing 750 megawatts a day. How much is installing? Can't get them installed. Well, then how many megawatts do you do?
It don't count, man.
I
It
do
don't
6
count.
trillion megawatts a day, but I can install about 10 watts, not even megas. How many watts are in a megawatt?
1,000.
That's it.
1,000.
How many megawatts are in a gigawatt?
So kilowatts, 1,000 kilowatts. There's for every 1,000, there's 1 megawatt.
Is there a kilowatt? They can just shorten it.
the
They can just shorten
trillion watt.
Yeah, if there's a trillion watt, you just shorten it to what do you think? You shorten it to
And then
T watt.
T watt. Yeah, that would be the next tier
How
down.
would you say that quickly?
Tier watt?
Kilowatt.
Kilowatt?
No, just twat.
Should have guessed that.
Dude, that should be the new award coming up for
twat.
the solar industry.
Yeah.
The twat award.
The Twat Award.
You're the biggest twat in the industry.
Gotta add that to the award
You guys gonna have
list.
to mark explicit on your Apple
Yeah,
description.
for sure.
At least this episode.
Mhm.
Let me guess, all the other episodes, you guys were all trying to be all professional and shit.
Ah, we've been cool.
Hello, everybody. Legacy and Caesar here. We're going to come to you live. Well, what do you think, Legacy? Well, I don't know, Caesar. I've been thinking.
It's hard to keep it PG in this arena.
Dude,
No.
if you guys want my advice, you just come on these microphones and you shoot the shit and you say the truth and you say what you see, you say what you think. And if people are listening, they're liking what you're saying, they go, hey, let me hit them up.
Yeah.
And then make sure every beginning and end, you give them a call to action.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's almost like it's sponsored by Real Solar. This is the, Legacy and Caesar show sponsored by Real Solar. And, Real Solar's the da-da-da-da. If you want a job, go here, here, here. Now let's get on with the program.
Yeah.
And then at the end, and don't forget, if you want a job, go here, here, and here. And then, dude, next thing you know, there's
People
300
rolling
episodes, and you've labeled every single one of them with call to actions.
Yeah.
That blows up.
Yeah.
And by the way, that's like part of building a personal brand is starting a podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why you'd want to be with Real Solar, folks.
Yeah.
And not only that, whose studio are we sitting in right now?
OBL
The old BL
Biz.
studio. I got 3 studios and a training center. Like, dude, if people are badasses, they just need facilities and resources. This is the freaking network. Nobody's got this shit.
This is the place to come to blow up, man.
Nobody got this shit. Dude, Edwin came here to do a podcast.
Mhm.
Come out.
So
And I'm not picking on Edwin. Edwin's my buddy.
No,
but
he's cool.
But all I know is he might be listening, so I figure I'd throw his name in there.
So off of just a solar, what would you tell to all of our guys to level up, to step up their game?
Everything I just said, if they heard it, they're probably already wanting to do that. I wouldn't tell them much, man. I'd tell you that I've been in both places, and you want to get where I'm at quick, if you can.
Mm-hmm.
And the beautiful thing is everyone can. The question is are you willing to do the work? Just like getting in shape, dude. Anybody can be in shape. Again, people are not the guy with cerebral palsy and it's like, come on, we're not talking about all these things. We're talking about a regular dude. Regular dude that's got a little freaking chub on him.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had for 50 years. I always had chub. Well, not always. I got into shape a couple times, but somebody's sitting right now and they feel a little fat around their waist. They got a little bitch tit going on. What does that really say? That they're not prioritizing fitness and health.
Mm-hmm.
Why? They're hanging around the wrong people, dude. They're doing the wrong thing. Why would they not value something so valuable?
It doesn't get more valuable than that.
Dude,
It's your health.
without your health, you're screwed. I'd
Mhm.
rather have health than money.
Yeah.
Dude, it's your health, money, relationships. That's life. Health, money, relationships. Someone says, what about God? That's a relationship. Well, money's more important? No, but watch how it works. If you want money, you leverage relationships, right? So the relationships lead to the money. The money you can afford to be healthier with the new teeth and all that, the working out and all the shit. And then being that way makes you feel better, makes you do better. Because when you feel better, you do better.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When you look better, you feel better. So like you just improve the way you look, improve the way you dress, improve your style, your image, and then you'll start to get more money. When you get more money, it opens more relationship doors. Now you're hanging around bigger, stronger, richer people.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it leads to more money. And then you put it back into your brain, your health, your development, and then you get more money. And then you get more money, and now you get more relationships. Relationships give you more money. Money gives you better health. Better health gives you more money. More money gives you better relationships. Better relationships
feeds off of each other.
Dude, it's like
a
this
cycle. Yeah.
ongoing cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science, dude. People just don't have the right information. I think.
Overcomplicated. Yeah.
I think. Because again, guys, my parents didn't teach me this shit. I had to go learn it and realize it. And, I've been fortunate to where, I've lived quite a while in my 53 years. I've probably lived 3 lifetimes of most people.
Yeah. You think getting into sales early was a big, big advantage for you? Or what was the biggest kicker, you would say?
Dude, the ability to sell, close, and persuade people is massive, But I would say what's more massive is the ability to market. If I'm a solar salesperson and I'm just looking to make money. I don't care if solar's my field. I'll go, if I can make $1 million selling freaking snow cones on the strip, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, how do we make millions of dollars? Well, there's a little thing called solar. Solar, if you get good, you can make yourself quite a bit of money. But here's the kicker. If you're that good, I'll hand you 50 more people. All you got to do is train them, and you can override every single one of their productivities. They are still making money like you were, but now you're making all the money you're making plus all the money they're making.
Yep.
But I need the leader. I need the person that knows what they're doing, the one that's out there knocking on the doors. See, there's too many prima donnas. They just want to recruit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this ain't an MLM.
Right.
Like, something has to sell, right? Like,
Yep.
this is not an MLM. You know, a lot of these companies operate like one.
Somebody has to take the team to the streets. You got to
Dude,
be
at
out
the end
there.
of the day, it's direct sales company. Real
Yeah.
Solar is just a freaking organization that's picking the solar industry to show a lot of people how to get out of the rat race.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And it's got the coolest name and the coolest
Yeah.
brand.
Oh, dude. The
And
merch
the,
stores coming out, too.
and again, the coolest network.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, dude, we can do a lot of things. We can put on events and have people show up because I got a Rolodex that'll choke a horse. So it's like we could have people show up that, you know, are normally at these $10,000 events. It's like, dude, I can pipe in training through my virtual training system, which is a multi-million-dollar interactive technology designed to develop people. I can flip on content like it's freaking going out of style. We can develop people. I can tell you what books to read. I can tell you how to set up an LLC, save money on your taxes, hire people, scale your organization, set up systems and processes. Or you can just go out there and figure it all out. And then
On your
10
own.
years from now,
Yeah.
you make it and you go, I made it anyway. Well, you could have made it 7 years ago, dickweed. I always ask people, what do you think you want to do? They say, man, I just need to keep working, keep going, keep charging. No, you don't. You need to slow down. You need to ask for some directions. You need to find out who else has already been there and ask them, what do I do? Too many people won't ask for the directions.
Yeah.
Or get around the ecosystem that's already creating.
Yeah, but that's okay.
You know?
That's okay.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody's cut out for Real Solar, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other people out there that they're going to be, hey, they're happy somewhere else. Good for them. I'm happy for them because all I'm really trying to do is get people out of the rat race. So
Yeah.
if you're succeeding at another solar company, kick ass, keep going. The only thing I would say is if you're kicking ass there, you'd only be kicking more ass here because we have better pay plans and faster installations.
Yeah.
So like
Nationwide.
why
too.
would any
Mhm.
solar rep anywhere in the country be with anyone but Real Solar? Because dude, they're all 1099. They
Mhm.
need to look for the best possible combination of deals. Now again, in some states maybe it shifts, maybe it changes, but I think Real Solar is the best option in all the states that we're in.
Yep.
And quite frankly, by the time I'm done, I see us being in all of them.
Mhm.
Maybe even internationally, dude, because the sun shines in fucking London.
Yeah.
The sun shines in Singapore.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're doing solar in Mexico, so
I'm just
technically
saying.
we're
I'm just
international.
saying.
Yeah.
My vision of this whole thing is eventually, dude, we're Real Solar's in every state. And when you see a neighborhood getting solar put on, it's more than likely a Real Solar deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Real Solar's going to we know how to market.
Yeah.
We know how to recruit. I can get thousands of people out in the field knocking on doors, turning in power bills.
So anything else before we wrap this up?
Anything else for what?
Any last comments? Any last thing you'd like to say
Who am I saying it to?
to the industry?
To the Real
team?
Squad, to the future Real.
If I were in the solar industry, I would be very eager to see what's going on at Real Solar. That's all I'd say.
Yeah.
I'd say I would have you come around and see what's going on, because again, people are out there right now on their own. You know, they got their deal, they're making money, but they're not making as much as they could be.
Yeah.
They don't have as many people in the field as they could have.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, if you're sitting out there and you got a group of 20 people and you want a group of 90 people, come see me. I'll
Mhm.
throw freaking 60 people your way, but you got to kick some ass.
Yeah.
Well, who do you got to kick ass with? Us.
Yep.
I don't care if you're kicking ass for somebody else. Like, dude, kick ass for us and let me see you kick ass.
Mm-hmm.
I'll feed your team.
Yeah.
That's the rule. You got to kick ass. And again, you guys are the ones doling people out. So like, you better not be playing no favorites either.
Hell no.
Oh, no. That's rule number one. Right?
You have to kick
I mean,
ass.
at the end of the day, like, go kick some ass. That's step one. Like, hey, how does Real Solar work? Okay, you sign up here. Okay, good. Make sure you're trained. You're ready to go. Okay, good. Now go kick some ass. Well, I want to get a big team. I know, but it starts by kicking some ass. Like, go kick a little ass.
Yeah.
Just do some kicking. Let me see some kicking.
Yeah.
And once you kick a little ass, and we like you, and it's like, holy crap, this dude's a leader potential. Then we start, boom, dropping people on your team. Just go out slowly and build up those 3, 4, 5 people. Next thing you know, they start producing, and it's like, oh shit, now this dude can create producers.
Yeah.
Well, that's even more valuable. Now I'm going to give you even more people. Now I might put 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people on your team. And people are like, well, Brad, where are you getting all the people? Social media. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Like, I can get the word out that there's a way to climb out of the rat race. There's a way to get what you want out of life. It just happens to begin with Real Solar.
Yeah.
It doesn't end with Real Solar.
Yeah.
That's where it starts, kids. This is just the freaking stage one to my video game. Who wants to play?
Just a stepping stone.
Well, there you have it. Legacy.
And Caesar Dug a deal.
We keep it real.